Hey guys, I'm bringing a topic to you today. The topic today is naturally born. Um, this came up to me today. My clinical instructor sent it to me through whatever. Um, and it was a link to a story about this girl named Jenna, who is really beautiful. You should go and look at the article. It's in the description. And she was kicked out of the not United States, but Miss Universe beauty pageant. Now, I'm not one for beauty pageants, so I've never really, yeah. Um, Beauty pageants, the most I've seen of one is Miss Congeniality. Um, but she was kicked out because she is not naturally born. So says the people who run it. Because I guess that's in the rules that you have to be naturally born. And I say this with quotations because naturally born is somebody's opinion of, or it has many different interpretations, right? So I guess these people are using this word as to mean they came out with the genitalia of a woman. Now, just because he came out with um, a penis does not mean that he is any less of a woman than any of the girls in that pageant. Uh, just because I came out with a vagina does not make me any less of a man than anybody else. Um, Naturally born is not something that you can really say in today's society just because you can offend someone, first of all. And second of all, it's not black and white anymore. Like, it never has been, but society has made it black and white. Like, you're either male or female, there's no in between. Or, there's no option to switch. And what you're born with is what you get. But that's not true. And there are so many variations of gender and sex in between all that that um, you just you can't just kick somebody out for being born with a penis. I mean, like, she started hormones when she was 14. She got her surgery at 19. This woman has been living as a woman her whole life. So who's to say that she couldn't compete? Like, that just doesn't seem fair to me. Like, I'm sure from a young age, even an age that she can't really remember, she's always thought that she's a girl, because she is a girl. And from a young age, I always thought that I was a boy. I remember, my one of my earliest memories is standing in my room doing the whole wedding thing with all my stuffed animals around me. And do you know which one I was? I was not the bride. I was always the groom. And yes, I dreamt of my wedding when I was little. Get over it. And and I always played with my brother and action figures. We used to fight over who got the Batmobile, and um, we I always played with the boys at recess. Well, not always. Like, I had a lot of female friends because I like girls. They're awesome. And um, but I like the sports too. Like, I was always sporty. I played rough with the guys. I played kill the carrier at recess and football and stuff like that. And I am very androgynous, and that's a good thing. Um, well, that's who I am. So I never really understood that there was a huge difference until I started going to school and people were like, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess I'm a girl because that's what my parents call me, but like, I'm just me. Like, why do I have to choose?" And I mean, the only reason I started actually dressing and grew up my hair and stuff like that was because people were teasing me, like people that I didn't even know. And when you're young, that really affects you, So, like, my point here is that just because somebody um, may have been born with the opposite genitalia does not mean that they're any less of a man or a woman, and nobody should be able to decide if they're man enough or woman enough for anything. And don't don't ever treat somebody like that, because how would you like it if somebody, said they, sorry, you're not woman enough to do this, or you're not man enough to do that. And I mean, gender identity is such a huge society creation, that, well, not even a society creation. It's been there from the olden times, right? Like, men go to work, women would stay home, and that we need to break out of these um, cycles, just because, like, they're not doing anybody any favors, and we're all different, and we shouldn't be split up into two categories. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of my rant. Check out the article in the description box, and I would like feedback and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think, and like, let's not be rude about it, okay? Like, I'm just giving my own opinion. Yours doesn't have to be the same, but just chill about it. Also, yeah, like, anybody has anything else to bring up, send it to my inbox or Facebook me. I really would like to share my opinion about other things, stuff like that. So, yeah, thanks for listening, guys.